Hey guys, what is up? HallucinateX here, and today we're going to be talking about the Russian sleep experiment. This is pretty creepy, it's pretty cool. I've known about it for a little while now, and I just wanted to actually do a video on it. So let's get into the synopsis of the Russian sleep experiment. And yes, I'm reading this off my computer. I'm not reading it straight from my head because there's just so much shit to remember. And I just wanted to make a video quick and didn't have time to really memorize this kind of shit. So let's get into it. Towards the end of the 1940s, Soviet researchers sealed 5 prison inmates in an airtight chamber and dosed them with the experimental stimulant gas to test the effects of prolonged sleep deprivation. Their behavior was observed via two-way mirrors and their conversations monitored electronically. They were promised their freedom if they could go without sleep for 30 days. That's crazy. So these guys were locked in a room with gas for 30 days with no sleep. That's insane. The first few days passed uneventfully. By the 5th day, however, the subjects began showing signs of stress and were overheard bemoaning their circumstances. They stopped conversing with their fellow inmates, choosing instead to whisper compromising information about one another into their microphones. Apparently in an effort to win the favor of the researchers, paranoia set in. So now they're starting to go crazy. Now they're starting to get really paranoid. On the 9th day, the screaming began, first one subject, then another. One observed running around the chamber, screaming for hours on end. Equally disconcerted was the behavior of the quieter subjects, who began ripping apart the books they'd been given to read, smearing the pages with faces and plastering them over the mirrored windows so their actors could no longer be observed. That is fucking terrifying. This is honestly one of the creepiest things I think I've ever read. There's a lot here, guys. I'm not gonna read it all, just a little bit of it. Then just as suddenly the screaming stopped, the subjects ceased communicating together. 3 days passed without a second from inside the chamber. Fearing the worst, researchers addressed via the intercom. "We are opening the chamber to test the microphones." They said, "Step away from the door and lie flat on the floor, or you will be shot. Compliance will earn one of you your own inmates. Compliance will earn one of you your immediate freedom." A voice from inside answered, "We no longer want to be freed." 2 more days passed without contact of any kind of scientists debate what to do next. Finally, they decided to terminate the experiment. At midnight on the 15th day, the stimulant gas was flushed from the chamber and replaced with fresh air in preparation for the subjects' release. Far from being pleased at the prospect of leaving, the subjects began screaming as if in fear for their lives. They began to have the gas turned back on. Instead, the researchers unsealed the door to the chamber and sent armed soldiers inside to retrieve them. Nothing could have prepared them for the carnage they witnessed upon entering. So guys, we are actually going to stop right there. This is a pretty crazy story. There's a lot more to it, guys. There is so much more to the story that I left out, and I just wanted to tell you guys what the Russian sleep experiment is and a little bit of information on it. This was crazy. This is a real thing. Like, this actually happened, as far as I'm concerned. You can go on YouTube or Google, anywhere online, you can find about the Russian sleep experiment. It's all over the place. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it, and I just think it's an absolutely crazy fucking thing. I can't believe that something like this would have ever been tested, something like this would have ever happened, And I wonder how much more shit is happening like this that we don't know about. This was released how many years after it happened? A very long time. So I'm thinking, maybe of doing some urban legend videos, guys. Would you guys want to see me talk about some urban legends? I think that would be a fucking interesting video. Well, guys, if you actually do want to see a part 2, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you want to see a part 2, because I will continue this video. I will do a part 2 if you guys really want it. But with that being said, guys, my social media is down below in the description. If you have not done so already, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.